Hey, what is up people? This is Johnny. In today's video we're going to be going over 10 Bandit cartoon episodes. Number 10. Pokemon episode Computer Soldier Porygon. You ever wonder why Porygon never appeared in a Pokemon episode? It was due to the episode being banned. When it first appeared on TV, there were viewers in Japan who experienced seizures because of the flashing lights on the screen. Many children, including some adults, were hospitalized because of the episode. Therefore, it ended up being banned around the world. However, the episode can still be found online. The ironic thing is that Pikachu was the fault in the flashing lights in the episode when it used a thunder attack, and that's what caused Porygon to be banished from the entire anime. Number 9. Dexters Laboratory. There was an episode of Dexters Laboratory that was banned named Monkey. It was banned in the US, Canada, and the UK. If you remember the Justice Friends in the show, they did some pretty bad things. Krunk was getting drunk. He even ended up vomiting at some point. There was also a party of the Silver Surfer called Silver Spooner, who made a portrayal of many homosexual stereotypes. You can see why they actually banned this. Number 8. Tiny Toon Adventures. The episode One Beer from Tiny Toon Adventures was banned. This made sense to be banned. The episode included characters getting drunk, stealing a police car, and ended up dying. You can see why it may have caused much controversy. It seems like something straight out of Grand Theft Auto. Number 7. Caillous Bandit episode. Believe it or not, Caillou actually has some Bandit episode. In one episode where his sister Rosie comes from the hospital, Caillou gets very jealous of Rosie because she is a newborn baby. He even ends up pinching his sister as a baby, which looks pretty bad. There's another episode even banned because of the title called Caillou Goes Around the Block. You may get that reference. Well, you see the point why some got offended. There's even another episode was banned because the word stupid was being used 10 times, and they actually used it in a very hurtful way to one of the other characters. The final episode I am going to mention is when Caillou gets fed up with Rosie and he starts yelling and screaming. They even pushes Rosie out of the room in a very awkward way into the hallway. Number 6. Cow and Chicken, the episode Buffalo Gals. In this episode, it had many weird things happening at the same time. It did many stereotypes of lesbians and sexual messages. For example, when the biker gang are eating carpet, it is a meaning for cunningless, which is carpet munching, which is very inappropriate. There's also even a joke about pitch and catch, which you can get the reference of that joke. You can see why Cartoon Network decided to ban this episode from ever airing again, although it can still be seen online. Number 5. Family Guy episode Partial Terms of Endearment. In this episode, Lois is approached by an old friend from college who asks Lois to become a surrogate mother for them. Then Peter starts arguing with Lois that she should have an abortion. Then the parents who are going to take care of the surrogate baby both died unexpectedly, and Lois ends up having an abortion. The reason the episode was banned was due to the controversial subject of abortion. Number 4. Ren and Stimpy's the episode Man's Best Friend. Now the show has been very controversial, but there was indeed an episode that took it too far. It shows a scene where Ren is brutally beating another character named George Liquor with an oars. His eyes start sprouting from his sockets, then Ren tells Stimpy he is next. You can see how far this cartoon took it to its audience, and there's even a rumor that this is the episode that actually got the creator banned from continuing making Ren and Stimpy. Number 3. Pope Town. The whole cartoon by the title would already cause controversy. It is about a pope who has the mentality of a 4-year-old. It involves sexual tones, corruption, and greed. The Roman Catholics decided to attack it. It was eventually banned. Only 10 episodes remained. Number 2. Speedy Gonzales. Speedy Gonzales was banned in 1999 due to the stereotypes against the Hispanic community, with characters being drunk and portraying many stereotypes. They believe he was not a good role model. But 3 years later, the Hispanic organization decided to campaign to bring it back. Number 1. Pokemon Beauty on the Beach. The episode was banned due to the inflatable cleavage on James. It was immediately not appropriate for other countries to air. Even though it was a funny, non-harmful joke, people felt that they should just scrap the episode entirely, so it only aired once in Japan. You can still find it online somewhere. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't checked out some of my previous videos, make sure to click on the two boxes in the middle to go ahead and check them out.